Okay, welcome back to Learn Golf with Cassie. Today I'm going to be working on making sure you're not trying to hit the ball, and that is basically with almost letting go with your right hand. Oftentimes the hitting action is kind of coming from the right side, so if we're not holding the club really tight, then you're going to get less inclination to try to hit the ball. Okay, let's see what it looks like. We're going to be doing a drill where we're trying to remove an overactive right hand. A lot of people, they try to hit a little bit too much and twist their hand. Today we're going to be doing a drill with a wedge where we're literally just holding it in the fingers. I mean, I'm going to be holding the club here. There's my normal grip. I'm going to be holding it literally within the fingers so that I'm not actually gripping with the right hand. It's really just there to try and keep the rest of the swing stable. So it's a pretty simple drill. We're just doing a normal wedge shot. Just normal wedge shot. We're keeping this right hand we can take it off very easily. Letting the club drop, letting gravity extend, releasing through and going around. But we basically are hardly holding the club with the right hand. So it's going to look like this. And I can almost just let go. There's no working of the right hand. It feels almost like you're just doing a left-handed one-arm swing. But this is just there to help you keep control of the club face. So if I took the hand off completely, it could be, I could do it one arm. Got to make sure this elbow doesn't go out of that and that it folds in. And for me, I find that if I only do one arm, I struggle with that part. So having the right hand just touching enables me to feel like I've got a bit more control. Okay, straight ball, nice high, and I'm not kind of grabbing at it, trying to hit the ball, just letting the club swing with gravity, and I'm just folding the left elbow up and going around. We did a video just recently about collapsing that left elbow to keep the swing on plane, and that's essentially what we're doing here. So I can take the thumb off. I just touch it back. Okay, I'm letting the club do all the work. It's a great exercise also for feeling the weight of the club, gravity taking it down, because you've now got the right hand on, you don't feel like you can try and go after it. You've got to let that club drop with gravity and momentum, and you just go around with it. So let's see that from down the line. Okay, so from down the line again, you'll see I'm just turning, basically doing a release 2 swing. Got to make sure though, as it goes through, I let it release round to the left side, keeping it on plane. So, and this hand is almost not working. Actually, I'll take it off, just touching it with the fingers and the thumb. Okay, so just touching it very lightly. I'm going to put the thumb on last second. And you're really feeling your circle and gravity and the club dropping. I'm not going to try and hit the ball. And it's getting a ton of spin. It's landing and just spinning. So do that again. Because the ball is riding up the club. The more grooves the ball rides up, the more spin you're going to get. So if you're hitting it and it's not riding up the club so much, you're not going to get quite so much spin. So just barely touching. It feels like I'm just doing it with the left hand. Gotta make sure I get around that corner with the arms. Done that a few times. You can hold it with the right hand on fully, but still really feel like you're barely holding it. So now I'm holding it. But it's really, really light, gentle. That's landing at 50, giving a little bit of spin. Really got very little grip pressure in here. If you grab it harder, you end up kind of hitting the ball, and then you don't get that nice soft landing and spin. So if I hold it a bit too tight, not a bad shot. Just went that 5 yards further, so you really just feel nice and loose. And if this is feeling no pressure, then usually the rest of the swing is feeling nice and tension free. Okay, try that at home. Just feel like you're barely holding it with the right hand, and you're letting the club drop and you're turning with it, and make sure that left elbow folds in. With this small shot, we don't need to be driving the club through. We're letting gravity do the job for us. Okay, so I hope that helped. As you can see, the right hand and the tension of your right hand grip often gives you the feeling of trying to hit. If you remove that tension, then the whole swing becomes a lot more tension free. Gravity starts working for you, and a lot of good things are going to happen. Give it a go. Give us a comment down below. We'd love to hear how these things are working out for you on the range and on the course. And hopefully Cass will be back next week if the doctor gives her the A-OK. Fingers crossed. Thanks for subscribing, and we'll see you next time.